remember it like it was just yesterday, the flutter of my young heart whenever he was near. His laughter was a melody that played endlessly in the halls of my elementary school. I was just 9, a girl with pigtails and a secret crush. I thought I was a master at hiding my feelings, dropping only the slightest hints, but deep down I knew he understood. He always did. Now I am 23, it's been over a decade, and I've had 3 long-term relationships since, but I'm still in love with my elementary school crush. We were never anything more than best friends. As a female, I believe I was very obvious at showing my puppy love when I was 9, even though I thought I was so good at hiding it and merely hinting it. So of course he knew. It all came crashing down the day he told me, gently but firmly, that he wasn't interested in me in that way. The words shattered our friendship, and with it, a part of my young heart. I wanted to scream, cry, and beg him to stay, but I did none of those. Instead, it broke up our friendship and I let it slip away. A decision that haunted me for years, as I felt like I would have rather been friends with him than anything more, if that was all I could have. We stopped talking because of this. I decided that I should tell him my feelings all laid out instead of suffering bit by bit throughout the years. I had a feeling that I would regret this forever, so I decided not to do it because I believe nobody should regret something they did in the 5th grade. Fast forward to middle school. We drifted back into each other's lives. We reunited and became friends again. Although we didn't share any classes, we did partake in an after-school club together. He had a girlfriend by then, and I was loudly declaring myself a lesbian. I wasn't, but I thought proclaiming this would bury my lingering feelings. Our friendship blossomed again. We shared jokes, giggled, played games, laughed, and did all those children things. But every touch, every smile, rekindled the old flame I thought I had extinguished. It made me discover my crush never really went away, especially when he did small things like put his hand over mine to lead the computer mouse, which in retrospect feels like a really obvious flirt. But he was also just an affectionate guy. He had broken up with his girlfriend by this point. Once more, he was relieved that I was a lesbian, and when I confessed I wasn't, the awkwardness was too much to bear. Our whole friendship ended abruptly again. That, combined with the year ending and us no longer being in an after-school club together, dissolved that friendship again. I was pretty upset about this. I felt like he played with my feelings. Again, anger let me let him go. I again never expressed my feelings. High school graduation brought a rush of change. My heart skipped a beat when I saw him one final time. We talked, and on a whim, and I invited him into my car so we could visit our old elementary school together, and we drove there. The drive there was a mix of excitement and nervousness, chatted about how our lives were going. He had a girlfriend who he'd been with for 3 years now, and I had a boyfriend I have been with for 1. Still, I couldn't help feeling giddy about having him next to me. We arrived and we toured the school together. We walked through the empty halls, our laughter echoing off the walls, just me and him as we reminisced about the old days. At the end of it, he hugged me goodbye and wished me luck. A gesture so familiar yet so distant. It was a farewell to our childhood, to unspoken words, to what might have been. The years went by. But since elementary school, I have had dreams about him every week. It doesn't matter what relationship I have been in or how long it is. One relationship lasted 2 years and one lasted only 1. My current one has lasted 2 years. My boyfriend knows about these feelings. My young dreams ranged from innocent encounters to deeper, romantic, dirtier, more passionate interactions. I analyzed these dreams endlessly, wondering if they were meant for closure, or an indicator of a love that never aged. Despite being busy with my other relationships, he was like a ghost from the past that refused to go away. I still occasionally scrolled through his Instagram, a guilty pleasure, each photo a reminder of what I couldn't have. He doesn't post anything but pictures of him and his girlfriend, but he does post stories of football or something, and I hate sports. I have a psychology degree, so I endlessly psychoanalyze it. Could I be in love with just this idea of this person I don't really know? After all, I don't really know who he's become now. He's hot, though. Is it the fact I never got closure? Did he ever actually have feelings for me in the slightest? Or did I just convince myself of that? Now, as I sit here, I wonder if I should ever tell him. Would a confession bring closure or just complicate things? Sometimes, I just wish I could just have one hot night with him and conclude this whole thing. We're both in committed relationships. My boyfriend would understand, LOL. But his girlfriend probably wouldn't. In all seriousness, I guess I just wish we could have a proper conversation about it all. But I think it's far too late now. Hit him up and go, hey, I know we both are in committed relationships, but I'm in love with you and I have dreams about you every other night. Can we talk about this and or have sex to try to fix that? I sure do like that boy.